Dive deeper into dark waters that hide the ocean's biggest secrets. That's where discoveries are waiting to happen.
Off the Connecticut coast, there's so much life and so much commerce that happened, and naturally you have shipwrecks and disasters.
Coventry-based commercial and exploration diver Richard Simon has been to several of those shipwrecks. Both the local ones.
Most people don't realize World War II battles happened right off our coast. We have a German U-boat right off Block Island.
And shipwrecks around the world.
Been able to dive Titanic sister ship in Greece. Ireland to dive the Lusitania, a World War I casualty. The Andrea Doria off Nantucket. There's no money in, shipwreck exploration, if you will. So it's all just, we go out there, we do it for fun. We dive for a living. We have a work boat. So we're able to use that to go out and kind of fuel our passion for shipwrecks and history.
That passion.
We had a couple memorable dives together that we said record-setting. We call it tie-ins on shipwrecks.
The tie that binds for the Simon family.
My father was a commercial diver and dove every fun for weekends, and I was the little kid who wanted to go on the boat and do what Dad did.
He's gotten a lot further than I got in my personal diving, scuba diving, so that makes me proud.
A father's pride reaching new depths last year.
Is it a submarine?
Yes, it is.
Yeah! Woo!
Specifically about 170 feet underwater. In April, Richard and his team found the wreckage of an experimental submarine called the Defender, built in 1907.
This is a sub that was pretty revolutionary for its day, and it was a little too revolutionary for the Navy, and they didn't want it, so they never bought it. And then it sank in the Connecticut River and then was scuttled somewhere in Long Island Sound, and no one had seen it till we had found it.
The maritime mystery solved after years of research and underwater mapping.
You read about something in a textbook, and then you can go live it and share it. That's why we do these expeditions, is to share it with the world.
Some of what Richard shares.
And these are shipwrecks friends of mine own, so it's legal to take things.
Artifacts from the shipwreck sites.
So you have, like this would be a coffee cup from the wreck of the Andrea Doria, a famous Italian luxury liner. Different, levels and types of china you would have eaten off of for your different courses.
What does it mean to have this stuff, to show other people this stuff?
Yeah, so the best way to describe that is last year we got together with a bunch of Andrea Doria survivors, and we were able to give them some of their old forks and silverwares back. And to them, it meant the world, but it also is a way to show a kid, like, hey, this is, what happened.
The discoveries, priceless.
To me it is, it was like finding sunken treasure. My wife, she's kind of wish I brought home gold and silver rather than like portholes in China.
But this team has barely scratched the surface.
What's next? There's, Rick mentioned treasure ships. There are other ships that have never been found, boats that haven't been found.
The world your oyster.
There's a lot of things out there still to discover, and again, I'm just a kid from Coventry, Connecticut.
Now dive in. As for the Defender, Richard is not ready just yet to give the exact location of that discovery. He tells me he is working with the state on getting some levels of protection for it and making sure it stays a historic preserve that people can learn from. Angelo Bavaro, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.